Nothing is more frightening knowing that true evil really exists. Evil comes in all forms. Most of the time, you never know until it's too late. The stories you are about to hear have been documented and verified as authentic. It's important to revisit certain events, no matter how unsettling and upsetting they are. It's a reminder to ourselves that tomorrow is never guaranteed. So keep your loved ones close and your eyes and ears open as together we explore the unknown. The tragic death of a zookeeper, Atlanta Zoo. Atlanta, Georgia, 2017. In the summer of 2017, Zoo Atlanta became the site of a harrowing incident that would send shockwaves through the animal care community. The zookeeper, a dedicated professional named Jody, had spent over a decade caring for the beloved giant pandas at the zoo. Known for her compassionate approach and deep understanding of animal behavior, she was well respected among her peers and was often seen engaging with visitors, educating them about the gentle giants. On that fateful day, Jody was performing routine maintenance in the panda habitat, a task she had done countless times before. The pandas, typically playful and docile, were in a particularly active mood that day. As she entered the enclosure to check on the animals and clean their living space, something triggered a sudden change in one of the pandas, named Lun Lun. In a shocking turn of events, Lun Lun exhibited aggressive behavior, an anomaly that left the staff and experts baffled. Witnesses outside the enclosure reported hearing Jody's cries for help, echoing through the lush surroundings of the zoo. Despite the rapid response of emergency personnel, Jody suffered severe injuries before help could arrive. The incident raised urgent questions about the safety protocols in place for animal care, especially concerning the unpredictable nature of wildlife. In the aftermath, the zoo community mourned the loss of a talented zookeeper, and Zoo Atlanta implemented stricter safety measures, including enhanced training programs for staff on animal behavior and emergency response tactics. The haunting memory of that day lingered in the hearts of many, serving as a solemn reminder of the inherent risks involved in working closely with wild animals. The escape of a lion, Escott Park, Devon, UK, 2019. In a surreal and alarming incident that unfolded in 2019, Escott Park in Devon, UK, found itself in a nightmarish scenario when a lion named Zuri managed to escape from her enclosure. The escape occurred during a routine cleaning session when a staff member inadvertently left a gate ajar. Zuri, known for her playful demeanor, took advantage of the oversight and slipped through the gap, roaming the grounds of the park. As the alarm was raised, a mixture of panic and confusion swept through the zoo. Visitors, many of whom were families with young children, were hurriedly evacuated from the premises. The sight of a lion on the loose sent chills down the spines of those present. Zuri wandered into a secluded area of the park, where zookeepers desperately attempted to coax her back into her enclosure using treats and familiar sounds. For several tense hours, the staff worked in a coordinated effort to ensure the safety of both Zuri and the visitors. The local authorities were called in, and police helicopters hovered overhead, searching for any sign of the wandering lion. The situation escalated as the media caught wind of the unfolding drama, broadcasting live updates and creating a sensational narrative around the event. Fortunately, Zuri was eventually lured back to her enclosure, without anyone getting harmed. However, the incident raised significant concerns about the safety measures in place at the park. An investigation followed, leading to an overhaul of security protocols and fencing around animal habitats. The unsettling thought of a lion on the loose haunted both the staff and visitors, leaving them to ponder the unpredictability of wild animals in captivity and the importance of vigilance in animal care. The death of a child, Miami Zoo, Miami, Florida, 2018. The tragic death of a young child at Zoo Miami in 2018 remains etched in the collective memory of the community, sparking widespread outrage and debate. The incident unfolded on a seemingly ordinary day when a 3-year-old boy, while exploring the zoo with his family, accidentally fell into the gorilla enclosure. The child slipped through a gap in the viewing area, landing in the midst of a 400-pound silverback gorilla named Harambe. Witnesses described the chaos that ensued as zoo staff quickly reacted to the unfolding crisis. Harambe, initially curious about the child, approached him. In a split second, zoo officials faced an agonizing decision. They could not risk the child's safety. In a desperate attempt to protect the boy from the potentially dangerous animal, they made the heart-wrenching choice to shoot Harambe. The aftermath of the incident was nothing short of explosive. Social media erupted with outrage, with many blaming the zoo for not having more secure barriers in place, while others condemned the parents for not keeping a closer watch on their child. The hashtag Justice for Harambe trended worldwide, transforming the gorilla into a symbol of the complexities surrounding animal rights and the responsibilities of parents in public spaces. The zoo's decision was met with both support and condemnation, igniting a national conversation about zoo safety protocols, animal rights, and parenting. In the wake of this tragedy, Zoo Miami implemented new measures to enhance safety around animal enclosures, but the haunting image of Harambe's fate continues to resonate with many, reminding us of the fine line between human curiosity and the unpredictability of wild creatures. The fire at the Berlin Zoo, Berlin, Germany, 2006. A tragic fire at the Berlin Zoo in 2006 marked a heartbreaking chapter in the zoo's history. The fire broke out in the early hours of the morning, quickly spreading through several animal enclosures. The cause of the fire was later determined to be faulty electrical wiring, a grim reminder of the vulnerabilities that come with maintaining large public facilities. As the flames engulfed the zoo, staff members arrived on the scene to find the air thick with smoke and the sounds of terrified animals echoing through the grounds. They sprang into action, working tirelessly to rescue as many animals as possible. However, the blaze spread rapidly, and despite their best efforts, dozens of animals perished in the inferno, including rare species like flamingos and monkeys. The images of charred enclosures and the loss of innocent lives haunted the community. The zoo's management faced intense scrutiny over their emergency response protocols and fire safety measures. Investigations revealed that the zoo had not updated its fire safety systems in several years, prompting calls for stricter regulations in zoos across Germany. In the aftermath, the Berlin Zoo underwent extensive renovations to improve safety measures, including the installation of modern fire suppression systems and the implementation of comprehensive emergency response training for staff. The tragic events of that day left a lasting impact on the zoo community, serving as a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the responsibilities held by those who care for animals. The Investigation of Abuse, Animal Adventure Park, New York, 2021. In 2021, Animal Adventure Park in New York found itself at the center of a disturbing investigation into allegations of animal abuse. Whistleblowers within the park reported instances of neglect, including insufficient food, inadequate veterinary care, and a lack of enrichment activities for the animals. The allegations painted a grim picture of the conditions in which the animals were kept, leading to a public outcry from animal rights activists and concerned citizens alike. The investigation unveiled shocking details about the treatment of various species at the park. Reports indicated that some animals were kept in cramped, unsanitary conditions, and that their basic needs were not being met. The unsettling nature of these allegations sparked outrage within the community, prompting protests and calls for accountability. Local authorities launched a thorough investigation, visiting the park to assess the living conditions of the animals and interviewing employees about their experiences. The findings were alarming, leading to immediate changes in management and animal care practices at the park. The backlash against Animal Adventure Park prompted discussions about the ethical treatment of animals in captivity and the need for stricter regulations governing zoos and animal parks. As the investigation unfolded, the unsettling realities of animal care in captivity came to light, forcing many to confront the uncomfortable truth about the responsibilities that come with caring for wild animals. The park's reputation suffered significantly, and it took years for it to begin regaining the trust of the community and animal lovers. As you settle in for the night, we invite you to reflect on the unsettling realities that lurk within the seemingly innocent confines of your local zoo. While these spaces may appear as havens of education and entertainment, beneath the surface lies a world where the boundaries between human and animal blur, and the unexpected can strike at any moment. Imagine standing before a majestic lion, its powerful gaze locked onto yours, a mere few feet away. You might feel a thrill, a rush of adrenaline, but what if that creature, in a fleeting moment of instinct, decided to leap beyond the confines of its enclosure? The thought of a wild animal roaming free, unrestrained and unpredictable, can send shivers down your spine. Now, consider the dedicated zookeepers who care for these animals. They work tirelessly, day in and day out, forming bonds with creatures that can, in an instant, turn from docile to deadly. The loss of one such caregiver, tragically caught in the crossfire of a momentary lapse in safety, serves as a chilling reminder of the risks involved. Their stories, filled with passion and heartache, may haunt your dreams as you ponder the dangers they face daily. Picture, if you will, a child slipping through the safety barriers of an exhibit, falling into the realm of a powerful gorilla. The frantic cries of parents and the desperate decisions made to safeguard a life can echo in your mind long after the lights go out. The weight of such events, where innocence meets the raw reality of nature, can leave you questioning the very safety of the places we trust to protect both humans and animals. As you close your eyes tonight, remember the fire that consumed an enclosure, the frantic efforts to save lives while others were lost in the flames, the haunting cries of animals, the desperation in the air. It all lingers, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life within those walls. And as the shadows deepen around you, consider the dark secrets that may lie behind the cheerful facades of animal parks. The whispers of neglect, the cries of animals yearning for better care. These thoughts can creep into your consciousness, stirring a fear that lingers long after you've turned off the lights. So, as you drift into sleep, let these unsettling tales remind you of the hidden truths that exist within the world of zoos. The line between safety and danger is often thinner than we care to admit. Beware, for the next time you visit a zoo, you may find yourself looking into the eyes of a creature that knows far more than you realize, leaving you with an unease that could haunt your dreams. Sleep tight, if you can.